Welcome to Orange High School, incoming freshman students. We're so excited for you to join us at Orange High School. We have a special presentation for you today. Before we get into the presentation, I want everyone to think about they're on an airplane. And if you've never taken an airplane, it's okay. Let's just pretend that we're all on an airplane together. You're going to sit back, enjoy the ride. There's going to be a lot of information. Just take it in because we're going on a wonderful journey from middle school to high school. Now that you have arrived at Orange High School, we have a welcome from our admin team. Our team consists of 4 administrators. Mr. Johnson is our principal. Ms. Metlin is our AP for 11th grade. Mr. Campbell is our AP for 10th grade. And Mrs. Williamson is our 9th grade administrator. You're going to get to work closely with her with your time at Orange High School during your first year. And then we have a dean of students, Mr. Young, that serves all students. We'd like to have a special welcome from the counseling team. I'm the first picture you see there. I'm Miss Law, the school counselor. I serve 9th graders, and I'll be walking you through all the information you need to know to help get yourself ready for middle school and also get ready for the registration process. Our team also consists of Mrs. Farlow. She sees students from 10th through 12th grade and from last names A through GL. We have a school counselor, Miss Scurry. She sees students 10th through 12th grade from last names GO through N. We also have another counselor right now that we're currently working on hiring. And then we have a school social worker, Mrs. Brown. We have our career development coordinator, Mr. Montgomery. And then we have our college advisor, which is Mrs. Butner. We welcome you from Orange High School to our school. So we have a lot going on at Orange High School. There's a lot of things happening, a lot of exciting things. One important thing that you want to make sure that you visit is the Orange High School Counseling Department. In our department, like I said, we have a good team of professionals here to help and support and serve you. The counseling department consists of several programs. Some of the highlights of those programs is we do academic and career planning. We also do individual short-term counseling. We work with teachers, parents, staff. We do classroom lessons. We also help students prepare for their career or college. Then we also have Mrs. Butner. She works more specifically with our students with college access, applications, writing letters of recommendation. And then we also have Mr. Montgomery. He helps students out with figuring out what they want to do, helps them with career assessments, apprenticeships, internships, resume, and job interviewing skills. So what is the major difference from high school to middle school? So high school is really different. There is a 1 hour for smart lunch. You get to eat with your friends. You get to participate in maybe some clubs or activities. And there's just so many great things that you can do and sign up for during that time. We also, our school day starts at 9 and then we end at 4:15. It's a little bit longer day, but we enjoy being here with each other. We have 4 classes each semester. Each semester you'll have different classes and you'll have homework every night. In high school, there's more autonomy, you have more independence, and more responsibility comes along with that. Now, Link Crew. Link Crew, you'll get to meet our Link Crew in August. They help with freshman orientation. That includes fun activities, information, and food. This orientation will happen in mid-August. Make sure that you be on the lookout in your email. Make sure that you attend because you'll get to meet some friends, connect with some new friends, and get to meet teachers and tour the building as well. So this is our daily schedule. So in the fall, this is just a sample of our daily schedule. You have 4 classes in the fall, 4 classes in the spring. Typical schedule might be English, math, and you'll get 2 electives. And then in the spring, you'll take social studies, which is your history class, and you'll take another elective, and then science, and then you'll take health and BE. These are just an example. So if your schedule doesn't lay out this way, don't be alarmed by that. This is just this is an example that we want to show you today. Attendance. Attendance is very important to your academic success at Orange High School. If you're going to not be at school or be late, you're going to need a note from your parents. But please note that absences do affect your grades. So it's very important that you participate in school, you attend, and you bring in those medical notes if you need those as well. Also, do keep in mind that absences can impact your sports eligibility. So all freshmen, when you get here in fall, everyone can play sports. But then the next semester in the spring, it's based on you passing your grades, how you grew in your classes, attending. So it's very important that you make sure you stay on top of your attendance and participating in high school. So In high school, it's a little bit different. We have grades, but then also those grades also mean you get a credit for that class if you pass it. So to move from ninth grade to 10th grade, you need to pass at least 6 out of those 8 classes that you'll take, and then so forth. So 10th to 11th, you'll need 12 credits, and then from 11th to 12th, you'll need 20 credits. With all of that said, you'll need a total of 28 credits to graduate from high school. And those include your core classes like math, science, social studies, history, English, and then of course your electives. So you'll get the option on your registration sheet. We're going to hand those out to you guys. You'll have that. You can download it, but it's going to have a list of classes that you can sign up for. The first block you'll see is English classes. You'll have the option of selecting English 1, English 1 Honors, or Honors Reading and Composition. So for most students will take English 1. And some students that really would like the academic rigor will take English 1 Honors. And then if you've taken English 1 in middle school, you get to take Honors Reading and Composition. All these classes are going to help prepare you for English 2. Science. Science is pretty simple. Most students will take either Earth Science or Earth Science Honors. If you've taken Math 1 in middle school, you'll move to most likely Honors Biology. So you also have the option of taking Social Studies, which is history. So most students that will come into high school either take our suggested route, which is going to be world history, American history, civics, and then personal financial literacy. If you're interested in honors classes, you'll take the honors track. And then definitely if you're interested in APs classes, which are more rigorous than honors, you're going to take honors world history, honors civics, AP, US history, and the honors personal literacy and finance. Now you get to move on to the electives. These are really, really cool creative classes, and we have a plethora of classes at Orange High School in our career technical education, which we call CTE. So you have ag classes, we have a barn out in Orange High School where you can feed the animals, take care of them, learn about all of those wonderful things in our ag department. We have business classes if you're interested in starting your own business. We have family consumer sciences, we have food classes, we have trades classes that includes our engineering classes and academy. Also computer engineering classes, and then we also have marketing classes. If you're interested in marketing and fashion and hospitality and tourism, you can sign up for those classes. This is the clusters that we have of the CTE pathways. So it just gives you a list of recommendations that you can take. So if you're interested in agri-science, it has a list of classes you can take in agri-science. These are just recommended classes. You will need to take the level 1 before you move to level 2. So just kind of keep that in mind. So we have construction classes, public safety, we have engineering classes, and you don't have to be part of the engineering academy to take engineering classes. So if you apply, you don't get in, it's okay. You can still take those classes and participate in those. Here's just more of another list continued of our career technical pathways. We have financial planning, Microsoft classes, apparel, sports marketing. Next, we have cultural arts. We are a very vibrant school full of a lot of cultural and amazing opportunities here, from band to music, theater, and visual arts. World languages. If you're thinking about going on to a four-year college, you'll need to have 2 of these classes in the same language to be eligible to apply to a four-year college. And we have Spanish, French. You can also do some online classes, which is American Sign Language, which is ASL. We have Mandarin Chinese. There's just a lot of options in those areas as well. Then we have some English electives. So if you really love writing, if you're very creative, you want to develop your writing skills, you'll want to definitely check out the creative writing. We also have public speaking. If you want to, sharpen those skill set or really help yourself, it's a skill that you really want to have, especially when you get to college, because you'll have to do a lot of presentations. So having public speaking early while you're in high school is a good advantage point. AVID. AVID is an amazing opportunity. So AVID, I know we may have heard that word before, but AVID is an amazing program here at Orange High School. It prepares students, first-year generation students, to college. We give them tours to colleges. We help them with time management, their academic skills. There's a plethora of opportunities that support students that are in our AVID classes. Our AVID teacher is Mrs. Russell. If you, on the registration website, which I'm going to share that out to all of you and your parents, it's going to have all this information on there, how to apply for AVID, how to apply for Engineering Academy. You'll have to fill out an application for AVID, and you'll email that to the AVID teacher, which is Mrs. Clancy Russell. Now you're wondering about honors and AP and CCP classes. So honors classes are more rigorous classes and have more homework, they have more time commitment, but they also are a lot of opportunity. You get to grow yourself individually and intellectually and connect with like-minded peers, right? So this is a great class for you. It also gives you a higher weights in those classes. So when you see students getting 4.5s, 4.8s, it's because those students are taking honors level classes and they're getting A's in those. So it gives you a higher GPA. So some students like that advantage point, but then also too, it's also important to just grow it, right, as an individual. So if you want that challenge, you definitely want to look at some honor classes, AP's advanced placement classes. Those are even more rigorous than honor classes. And then CCP is our career and college promise classes. Those are the classes that you can take at the community college to get college credit. But here's the catch. You have to do well your freshman and sophomore year so you can be eligible to apply for those classes your junior and senior year. So it all works together. This is a continuation of our career and college promise. Just like I said earlier, make sure that you are doing well your freshman and sophomore year so that you can take those classes. It gets you also a head start. So if you're thinking about, hey, I want to go to college, if you take those classes now while you're a junior or senior, you can get ahead. Maybe a whole year or semester. That saves you time and money. So when you get to college, you can graduate early. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that these classes are free. So you don't have to pay for it. There might be small little minimal fees with books, but if you need assistance with that, please see our school social worker and we'll be more than happy to help you. Athletic eligibility. So this is a big question that I get all the time is, can I play sports? Yes. So every freshman, when you get here on campus in the fall, you can play sport. You have to try out, participate. But then in the spring semester, you have to pass 3 of those 4 classes and have no more than 12 absences. So gotta make sure you stay on top of it because we want you to not only do the things that you enjoy in athletics, but we also want to still make sure you take care of your academic work. We have a plethora of athletics at Orange High School, as you can see, from basketball, wrestling, track and field, cheerleading, softball, cross country, and tennis. Mr. McCauley is our athletic director. You can reach out to him with any sports or questions that you have, and he'll be more than happy to help you. Also, make sure you check out the athletics page web page that has a lot of information on there about you're getting your physical, when tryouts are. So that's a really good page to make sure you bookmark. So student life at Orange High School. So we have a very vibrant, thriving student life at Orange High School, from Key Club, DECA, from student government. We have Pause Forever. It's a great opportunity to get involved and get connected while you're in high school. So I was going to say, why am I going to participate in a sport? I cannot tell you how important it is, especially when you're thinking about college and also when you're going into your adult life, to be well-rounded. Because we know life is not only academics, but it also consists of your social aspects and all those important pieces. So making sure that you have a well-rounded experience is going to not only help you as an individual grow, but also make it a better experience for you when you're in high school. Studies actually show that students are in clubs and sports actually do better academically. And, if you think about it, if you're happy at school and you're hanging out with your friends, doing things that you like, then you're probably going to do better in your classes. So it's all connected. So we definitely encourage students to participate in clubs, activities, and sports so that you can have your best experience at Orange High School. So the course registration process is a big process, but a very simple. It's very, very, very simple. So don't stress yourself out about it. It's just basically you're going to submit your classes through PowerSchool. It's really easy. But you're going to need a really important sheet. This is a freshman course list that's on the screen right here. You're going to just pick out your classes. You'll get recommendations from your teachers. And some students will ask me, do I have to take all of the honors level classes my teachers recommended for me? No, you don't have to. I always tell students that it's important to have balance. So make sure that you're thinking about, hey, I'm in sports, I'm in these activities, and maybe taking all that on may not be the best thing for me right this moment. But as you get your feet in the door and get settled into high school, you may want to take all those honor level classes your second semester or maybe your sophomore or junior year. It's all really what's best for you and not so much what your other students are doing around you, because we don't want you to just sign up for honors because your friends are doing it and then you don't do well in that. So this is a course registration sheet, so you can fill it out, talk with your parents about it, share it with them, look up the course descriptions. That will be on the website that I said I'm going to share with you. It's going to have the course descriptions on there. You can click on the link. And it's so important to read those because students sometimes think that, hey, marketing should just be this, but it's actually more than that. So for example, the Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, there's actually a certification you can get into that you can get from that class. So that's something that you don't know unless you read the course description. So make sure you read that and check it out. This is more information about our registration. So as you know, registration is going to be online. You have the course list. I'm going to share the registration website with you. You want to make sure you bookmark that because that's going to have a lot of information on there. One important thing is that registration is going to open up February 24th and it's going to close March 17th. So make sure you sign up for classes that you like and that you want. I tell students, do not just sign up for whatever, because we create our schedules based on what you guys say you like. So if a lot of students like art, and we'll create more sections of art. So when you pick blindly and you don't make a decision, you just kind of just pick something or whatever, then we may not have enough space for you when you get here for the class you really like, because we need all that information prior to the start of the school year. So make sure you pick out your classes, make sure you read those course descriptions, make sure you check out the registration website. I'm going to share that with you, so check it out. Work with your middle school counselor. They can also help answer your questions as well. Most importantly, find your focus. So freshman year counts is so important and counts just as much as any other year. You want to make sure that you're staying organized, you're keeping track of your progress. Choose your friends wisely because you're going to have a lot of students here. We have over 1,300 plus kids here. So you're going to have to really think about your circle and who you surround yourself with. And so picking friends wisely, that's a really important thing to think about and to do. You also want to make sure you get involved in clubs and sports. And if you're struggling, ask for help. We're in the counseling department. We're here to support you. You have teachers here. You have admin here as well. We want you to be successful in Orange High School, but we don't want you to feel like you can't ask for help. So please ask for help and reach out to us whenever you need us. Last but not least, challenge yourself, do your best, and it will all pay off. I hope that you have enjoyed this flight. When you land at Orange High School next year in August, we'll be so excited to welcome you on campus with Link Crew. We'll do tours, we'll answer questions, and we're so happy for you to be part of the O team. Take care, students. Have an amazing day.